Creativity for me is just playing with colors. It's for me to be able to look at my color cards and say, oh, I haven't put those two colors together. I'm going to try that and see what happens.
Susan Chamberlain has taken her love of color, combined it with her passion for fibers, and the end result is Riverstone Yarn, a small home-based business that first got started in Creston. Working out of her kitchen and home studio, Chamberlain and her husband turn North American yarn into bursts of rainbow color using hand-dyeing techniques.
It's part art, part science. We pre-soak our yarns in hot water from the tap, as hot as we can get it, for about 10 minutes. Then in that time, we will mix up our dyes, get our dye bath ready. When the yarn is ready, we squeeze out any excess water, take it to the pot, put it in the pot. If we're doing two colors, we pour a second color on top, smush it down, put the lid on, and set the timer for about 30 minutes.
Once removed from its dye bath, the yarn is rinsed and spun before being hung to dry. And the process is mostly the same when Chamberlain does her hand painting on the yarn, which has her applying different colors by hand to get variegated, multicolored yarn.
The dyeing is the main focus of Riverstone Yarns. But we also, my husband and I have become spinners in the last couple of years. And so we have 3 spinning wheels. And we like to play with a lot of different fibers. Since we have moved over to this part of the Kootenays, we are fortunate that we live halfway between Castlegar and Nelson, and we have joined the Selkirk Weavers and Spinners Guild in Castlegar.
While most of her spinning fibers come from a Canadian distributor, Chamberlain does love exploring the possibilities of using locally grown wool.
Just the other day, I did meet with a gal who has an animal, a llama, that she wants to get something done with it. It's the fibers just sitting in bags, and so she also had a bag of kiviot, which is a fiber, the soft, warm, downy fiber that comes from the muskox. And so we are going to do some spinning for her. It's a real pleasure to work with. I tried spinning some yesterday, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And we do a little trading, and so, you know, she will get spun fiber and I will get some loose fiber to play with.
And as fiber arts become more popular, Riverstone Yarn looks forward to growing with the textile trends, especially in the Kootenay region.
I think we're really fortunate to live in the Kootenays, where a lot of people understand the do-it-yourself kind of thing. And everybody has a garden, everybody cans, everybody buys eggs from their neighbor. And I think this fits perfectly into that. I feel really good about that. I feel good that I'm able to work at home and sustain us and keep the tradition alive.
Riverstone Yarn is now located in Glade, just outside of Castlegar, and can be found in local shops as well as online at riverstoneyarns.com. For Go Kootenays in Glade, I'm Christina Krichkowski.